watch where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the stars sprinkle then iron way? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It is the 14th of August, and on today's podcast, we will be covering Hong Kong. You didn't think that the Great Awakening was just going to take part in America. No, my friends, it is taking part worldwide, from Hong Kong to Great Britain and the Yellow Vest movement to here in America with you-know-who, 17, the team of progression, the team for humanity. This is what we are all fighting for, and it is starting to be very apparent that it is going worldwide. But before we get into today's podcast, my friends, would you please welcome my sponsor, Virtual Shield VPN. Hi friends, Thomas here from True Reporting. I wanted to tell you about my sponsor, Virtual Shield VPN. Right now, for the month of August, Virtual Shield is giving away a back-to-school celebration discount of 20%. A VPN helps hide your IP address for people going back to school. You don't want your stuff to get hacked and all your information stolen. So I suggest going to virtualshield.com/TRU to get a 20% discount. You won't regret it. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, it's good to have you aboard. Let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So, again, from the intro video, you saw Hong Kong protesters sing U.S. anthem with U.S. flags against Chinese tyranny during airport occupation. Now, do you think that there's a coincidence that they're singing the U.S. national anthem with U.S. flags? No, because the world is awakening to POTUS. They like what he's doing for America. And we're talking China here, right? China is the big dog up against us. And I believe that these protesters are seeing what America, how we are benefiting from having an incredible president. And you obviously know that 17 is worldwide. I'm sure a lot of these people know of it. They're on the boards and they're witnessing the Great Awakening. So we can see here hundreds of thousands of demonstrators take to the street of Hong Kong on June 9, 2019 to protest against the extradition bill being put forward by the Hong Kong government, which the people of Hong Kong fear could be used as a political tool by the Beijing central government to arrest and transfer political activists who are against the Chinese government to the mainland. Hong Kong citizens have begun waving American flags and singing the U.S. national anthem amid ongoing protests against China's control. Videos on social media show Hong Kong citizens holding American flags and singing the anthem through bullhorns in what appears to be a show of solidarity and demonstration for their freedom. U.S. Representative Dan Crenshaw posted a video of these singing citizens and said, in quote, "Hong Kong is a modern-day struggle between tyrannical rule and free democracy." Sounds a lot like America, right? Protesters stand bravely in the face of violence to combat China's authoritarian regime. They remind us why we value our freedom in America and should stand by their side as they fight for theirs. Absolutely, right? Where we go one, we go all. The protesters have been demonstrating in Hong Kong since June in response to a proposed extradition bill that would allow those charged with crimes to be extradited to China for prosecution. And what takes place in China during prosecution? You are pretty much murdered and your body parts are sold on the black market. I've also done podcasts on that. China's dark, guys, real dark. Although the bill was suspended after initial demonstrations, the protests have continued for more than 2 months as frustrated citizens show their rejection of Chinese control. Frustrations have swelled as the police response is suspected of having amped up tensions by firing tear gas and water cannons at protesters. Riot police stormed an airport on Hong Kong on Tuesday, where the protesters have assembled for the second day in a row, and I showed you that footage in the intro video. China has deployed military vehicles just 18 miles from Hong Kong border, where they are assembling troops for a massive anti-riot exercise. Yeah, in quote, exercise. Give me a break. People are going to get really hurt, if not killed. China Global TV Network, a news agency funded by the Chinese government, posted a video on YouTube showing citizens criticizing the Hong Kong protesters, denouncing their decision to fly American and British flags, and accusing them of messing up society. So this is pretty much the left. This is the left in China. These are the people who are asleep and are very much asleep. This is what they do. They only, the mainstream media in Hong Kong, China, Europe, all over the world, right? They are their own entity. They are the deep state. So the Chinese mainstream media, deep state, blue pill that keeps these people asleep is only showing people going against these protesters. They're going against sovereignty to keep the rest of the sheep asleep. All right, guys, coming from Alexandre Cross, it says, disturbing video taken in Shenzhen, just across the border with Hong Kong. Something extraordinarily bad is about to happen. And you can see here all these military vehicles as far as the eye can see. Something bad should be happening to these protesters, which is not good, my friends. Here's more, another image, right? The Chinese military, believing in the intel in these videos, has set in place a comprehensive military operation targeting the situation in Hong Kong. My friends, I wouldn't be surprised if we started seeing FEMA camps popping up in Hong Kong. These people are in a lot of trouble. This is not good. You can see more military vehicles. These look like where they could bring in troops, right? They look like caravans of carrying flatbed trucks. Who knows what's inside of those? And furthermore, a total of 25 kilometers separates Shenzhen and Hong Kong, where the Chinese army is setting in motion a ground military, in quote, operation. So we can see here only 25 kilometers sets apart the people from the military bringing in, right? They're coming in. The military column entered Shenzhen this morning with morning. The Chinese military operation and allegedly parked in the Shenzhen-based sports center, and we saw more photos of that earlier. What are they planning on doing? I pray for the people of Hong Kong. I really do. Overwhelming the numbers of military cars entering the city of Shenzhen next to the border with Hong Kong. And you can see down here on the right side of the picture, look at a line. These lines there's so many people, so many military personnel coming in to stop the protests. The police are not enough. Now they're bringing in the military. Another clear capture of a Chinese military column entering the Shenzhen-based sports center, pinpointing this location as a potential military operation headquarters just 25 miles from Hong Kong. In a rare interview, Hong Kong's last British governor, Chris Patten, cautioned that if China intervened in Hong Kong, it would be a catastrophe. Read full interview, right? Hong Kong handover to China took place in July of 1997. So we're looking at a catastrophe, my friends. I pray for the people of Hong Kong. I cannot reiterate that enough. Even when facing overwhelming pressure and intimidation from China, the people of Hong Kong increasingly show a singular solidarity by supporting the demonstrators. Oh my God, they must take care of each other, or the military, they bring in this infantry that are communist China coming in there to obviously harm the people of Hong Kong. Since 1997, China has gradually whittling from Hong Kong many liberties, including the suppress of the umbrella movement or attempting to impose the extradition bill. So obviously they're dwindling down many liberties of Hong Kong. China is suppressing them. 1 hour ago, the Hong Kong airport canceled all departure flights via a second day of massive protests against the police brutality and erosion of democracy. My friends, they are waking up. They all are waking up. Britain is waking up. Hong Kong is waking up. we are seeing the Great Awakening, right? You see protests in America too. This is worldwide. People are starting to notice that they're being suppressed under the thumb of many tyrannical dictatorships. A deep state operation is now being brought to light. The public is starting to witness it. It's very intriguing. My friends of Hong Kong, if there are any of you who ever see this video, I am praying for you. I promise you that. The people of America are with you also. Always know that. We are with you. My friends, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. We're about to hit 15,000 followers. That is most extraordinary. Guys, you can also support this channel by going to my PayPal, Patreon, the P.O. Box, and there are TRUreporting merch links in the description box below. Please help this channel stay afloat. I would greatly appreciate it. Guys, also, many podcasts will be coming out this week. I'm trying to get many interviews going also. So please click that notification bell, click that like button. It really does help this situation of basically censorship in all honesty. Guys, please be kind and loving to one another, and I will speak with you all very soon. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.